Yo, make yourself comfortable, sit down, put your socks on, sit on your bed, whatever. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, what's going on this spring, summer 2021. What's good, what's up, what you should wear, closet rotations, whatever. First, we're gonna talk about a little bit about current trends, and then we're gonna talk about some tops, some bottoms, some matching sets, some shoes. Oh, and also accessories, I forgot about that. It's not surprising to me if a lot of stuff that we consider not trendy now comes literally back in 5 to 10 years, aka skinny jeans. A good example of a trend that's coming back that wasn't popular before is the Y2K era. I kind of touched on this in my other video, but yeah, sweater vests are back in. I'm not gonna go much deep into that. Here's some resources. So I think something that we're looking a lot into right now is different kinds of cuts that we're totally not used to. So more boxer kind of cut things. So we're looking at wide-legged pants, boxy shirts, and I think this is partially inspired by Japanese streetwear in 70s to 90s, and that was inspired by b-boying. And if you don't know what b-boying is, it's breakdancing. Okay, we're moving on to the next trend. If you know me, I'm a little slut for earth tones. We're seeing a lot of green, brown, beige, tan, poo-poo, chocolate, your doo-doo, your diarrhea, whatever. If you've been keeping up with the Instagram Explorer page, TikTok fashion, whatever, you're gonna see a lot of this chocolate brown Gap sweater. It's kind of faded out now, but it's still pretty dominant. Gap was coming back, a lot of Nike brown sweaters I've seen. I know some designers are also doing pastel tones too, but I don't really know much about that because I'm not a big fan of pastel tones. The next trend that's coming is the utility trend. So we're seeing a lot of cargo vests, we're seeing a lot of cargo pants. I don't know if you see it, you see a lot of pockets on the side. Normally with a normal pair of jeans or pants or shirt, it's a little bit flat, which is all right. You can still work with that, but adding some cargo pants, adding some pockets on the top of it adds a little bit of texture, some depth, some pizzazz to fit. So that's totally coming back too. Moving on to the next trend, we're gonna talk about a little bit about vintage. Vintage is still back, baby. We love to see the vintage. We love secondhand shopping. We love thrifting. We love the sustainability. We don't love Ontario fucking being on lockdown for a million years because they can't handle the cases and it's going woo 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 woo. Sorry, not the province slander. What the fuck are you doing, Doug Ford? Okay, so the first thing we need to talk about, I don't know why nobody is talking about. We're talking these matching fucking sets. Ooh, I see these everywhere on Korean Instagram pages. They got tons of different colors. They got gray, they got black, they got red. So because like your outfit is so plain, it's easy to emphasize other aspects of your fit. For example, if you have some nice dad shoes, you got some Air Force Ones, you got some Air Jordan mochas, whatever you name it, those can be your statement piece. If you don't like the sweatshirt, you don't like the hoodie kind of version, just switch to zip up. You don't like the texture, you got corduroy, you got velvet. Fuck, the possibilities are endless. Too hot for sweatpants? Ooh, just switch it out for shorts. If you don't like wearing the same color of your shirt and pants, you could literally mix and match. For example, if you want to wear like a red top and gray sweatpants, you can definitely get these on Asco.net. Be careful about Asco and their customs. I don't really know what's going on, but it gets hit with a lot of customs other than some other retailers like Yes Style, who pay up to customs for up to $1,000. Wow, the more you know. Okay, next we need to talk about Boxy graphic vintage tees. You can literally get them at the thrift store, but you can also get them online as well. I'm gonna show you some shirts that I copped recently. First, we got this Bass Pro Shops. Bass? Base? This one is for the boy. Oh no, why is my work starting? Oh no. We are not doing work today. So I got some of these bad boys to show you. So first we got this level t-shirt, white, looks super vintage. I didn't get it at a thrift store, but I did get it on Yes Style. Next I got from a thrift store, we got the Great Gatsby, huge shirt, thrifted, vintage, whatever, you know the vibes. And the next I got this Duck Dynasty shirt and green earth tones, let's go. I don't know when like freaking TikTokers go like the 1946 like Blue Jays 123 cake supreme shirt. Like if it's good, I will get it. If it's ugly, I won't. I don't really care that much about the brand. I'm not gonna buy it if it looks like fugly. So yeah. I've been also like looking at this Urban Outfitters Nirvana shirt. I don't know what the is going on with Urban Outfitters pricing, but that shit is like up, bro. Why are you charging $49 and then $29 in shipping for a fucking t-shirt dress?
I was literally gonna get this t-shirt and then I contacted support because I'm literally so cheap. I was like, hey, why the fuck is this shirt so expensive? This is my first time shopping on Urban Outfitters. You wouldn't give me a discount, would you? And then they said no.
Where to get vintage tees? Okay, you can easily get them thrifting at your local thrift store. There's also tons of online thrifting platforms. So, you know, Shop Tagger, Depop, Poshmark. There's a ton of Instagram thrifting stores as well. Search up your city plus thrifting. So for example, since I'm from Toronto, I search up Toronto thrifting. And a whole plethora of thrifting stores in Toronto will show up and they're selling a bunch of shit. And then I like to look through their following, because usually the following, they follow a whole bunch of thrift stores too. And once you follow enough thrift stores, they will come to you. All right, next we're gonna be talking about jean shorts. And I know, jorts, like what the and it's interesting to me because it was always there, but nobody really like brought it to light. I'm seeing a lot of designers coming back and normal brands as well. We're seeing Saint Laurent, Japanese brand Capital. We're also seeing Levi's. Typically you can get it like a little inch-ish above the knee, but if you really want to spice it up, you can have a little bit of accents on your jean shorts. You can also go for kind of the over knee cut. For me, I'm gonna be ordering the over knee cut with this like kind of butterfly kind of vibe. Don't get your shorts too distressed. Nobody wants to see your pale ass thigh, bro. Like, yeah. Okay, so I mentioned a lot of utility wear is coming back, and we're talking about some cargo pants. I just want to say it's interesting how some of the companies are jumping on this cargo pant trend. I saw a lot of videos about cargo pants being introduced in Walmart, like, get to your nearest Walmart, get to your nearest Costco now because they're selling cargo pants. So I picked up these cargo pants from a thrift store a couple months back, and you can get a lot of places. You can get on ASOS, you can get it at Essence, but if you want the cheapest option, you can obviously just thrift it. But I think cargo pants are super useful because there's all these pockets and you can put all your shit inside. And we're not talking about the tapered ones because the tapered ones kind of look weird. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put it out there. I don't really enjoy the tapered ones. I like the wide-legged ones way better. And typically, people don't get them in green. People normally get them in a beige and a brown because it's kind of something that you could just match with everything. But I just wanted to get a green one because I love the color green. So next, we're gonna talk about pajama wear. And dude, if I can get out of bed and look good while I get out of bed and be a fashion icon, that is my little fucking dream. And I see this trend in Asia everywhere, but interestingly enough, not talked about in North America at all. I really think this does work. And I'm talking about plaid pajama pants, wide-legged. Don't get the tapered ones because I tried the tapered ones. I don't really like them at all. I think the wide-legged kind of silhouette works a lot better. I think the trouble with these pajama pants is that it's really hard to make it not look like pajamas. But you need to remedy this by adding some accessories. We're talking hats, shoes, necklaces, whatever. All right, if you want to pick some of these up, go to the men's pajama section and try it on. Or just go to Costco or Walmart and get them for like 15 bucks. And plus, you know if they're actually good or not. Okay, so the next thing I want to mention was gray shorts. They kind of go with everything, so you can probably get them at any fast fashion retailer, H&M, Uniqlo, whatever. A brand I would recommend is Fear of God. Speaking of which, Fear of God literally just released a 2021 summer collection, so if you want to check that out, I did not review it, but you can look it up on YouTube. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is dress shorts. If you want to look a little bit classier, a little more put together, kind of one up your closet, get some dress shorts. They literally go with everything. You can wear it with your thrifted t-shirts. You can just wear it with some dad shoes. All right, next we're gonna be talking about accessories. So now we're gonna talk about trucker hats. And when I saw trucker hats were back in trend, I literally thought they were the most fucking ugly thing I ever thought. Because when I thought trucker hats, I literally think of little girls wearing those fucking pink trucker hats that have like Barbie. If you're a DIY person, it's super easy to buy a blank trucker hat and kind of design your own graphic, which I just think is really cool. But other than that, besides trucker hats, we're gonna be seeing a lot of tote bags. We are seeing tote bags literally everywhere. I have one tote bag. It's got this anime, Your Name, my friend drew it for me. I don't have any other tote bags because I just wear reversible whenever I'm taking pictures. You can literally get them anywhere. Get them online. Pretty sure you can just get them at the grocery store. I think this is the most generic one that everybody sees on the TikTok Explore page. So, okay, next are these Grandpappy Easy Slides that are coming in. We got these gray, these aren't even Easy Slides, but Easy Slides, yes, Easy Slides are back in. And I've seen a lot of opinions. Some people hate them, some people don't. Got these gray slides. Obviously, they don't have the curvature that the Easy Slides do, but really, do you need the curvature? Like, come on. Do not purchase these fucking Easy Slides. Literally get them off Amazon because you can get the Easy Slide knockoffs for way cheaper. I literally just found some on Amazon right now, like lit fun platform slide sandals for men, women, lightweight, open tote, and these look exactly the same. I have a bone to pick. Someone said that shoes were not in trend anymore, and contrary to that opinion, I think they're still in trend. I've been looking at the New Balance 990 version 5 and the New Balance 530. Alright, those are kind of all the trends that are going on right now. I hope you kind of know what to rotate into your closet if you kind of are into these trends. I just wanted to end off this video just talking about what your guys' thoughts on what's trendy being labeled as fast fashion. What's interesting to me is how these fast fashion companies are jumping on these trends so fast and making these clothing seemingly out of nowhere. I was wondering to myself, how the hell did they produce clothes that quickly? Because there's no way they produce like thousands, tens of thousands, millions of clothes in their store at like within a month. I've heard that what people do at these companies is they have these like fashion predictive analyses people, and these analysts, they already know and they kind of decide and predict where the fashion industry kind of goes, and that's why they're able to mass produce all these clothes beforehand, because they already know what's going to be popular and unpopular, which is super tactically a good business move. And also, there's so much money in the fashion industry. What is it, $368 billion? Like, what the consumers like us, I mean, we see all these trends on Instagram, social media, TikTok. We see that, hey, like skinny jeans are in trend, or wide-legged pants are in trend, and we go to the stores, we buy them, put them in our closet, and suddenly you see that like wide-legged pants are now in trend and skinny jeans are not. Suddenly these skinny jeans, they get donated, they get discarded, put in trash or whatever. So I just think it's interesting how these companies operate, and I wonder what your guys' style, at least my style, would be if we kind of discarded all these social media apps. Social media literally has a power to convince you what looks good, because I think it's some kind of placebo effect that the more you see a certain item, and the more times you see a style, the more cute or attractive or whatever you think it is. Same with patchwork jeans. I thought patchwork jeans were literally the ugliest thing ever. I was like, those are disgusting. Those fringe, ew, like what the? You look like you sewed a wet dog into your jeans. Like, why are you wearing that? And I almost bought it because I saw so many people were wearing it. I was like, damn, you know, might not be so bad. Anyways, I just want to talk a little bit about fast fashion, sustainability, and blah, blah. I hope you don't be like this person in my city who's fucking selling their sheen thongs on Facebook Marketplace. Like, girl, nobody wants your dried ass coochie, disgusting sheen thongs. Like, throw that out. Like, I've heard tons of stories and videos about like people literally already going to thrift stores and seeing all the sheen stuff in like thrift stores. On the other hand, it's hard to know what's sustainable and what's not, because I see a lot of comments of people being like, fast fashion, blah, 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 blah. I'm glad you're supporting child labor. But the reality is it's hard to be able to find stores that are actually completely sustainable, because so much of the information going on with sweatshop and child labor is kind of obscured, if you know what I mean. Like, you don't really know what exactly kind of goes on behind the scenes unless you literally work in the company. Even then, you still might not know. And even if you buy from some of these claimed sustainability brands, you don't know if they've been greenwashed. You don't know if they're literally grabbing it from like these sweatshops in China or wherever, or Bangladesh or wherever it's being made. You don't know if they just claim that's sustainable and they're just printing their sustainability made design on a garment that's literally been sweatshop produced. I just really wanted to talk about this and shed some light on it. I'm not like calling anyone out from buying from like Shein or whatever. Okay, I am kind of. If you spend like $1,000 on Shein, like come on, bro, you kind of can do it. Obviously, sustainability is a privilege. Not everybody can like afford to buy from these sustainable brands. And the other thing is, not only are these sustainable brands expensive, they're not well marketed too. We're constantly fed ads of like H&M and all these fast fashion brands, but we're never like, these kind of brands are on the DL, like we don't know about it. And even then, we still don't even know if they're actually sustainable. Do you know what I mean? It's like hard. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. Subscribe.